application and a series of videos. This is me, Abou Fayad, and this is our channel Tips with Mona. In this video, I'm gonna be explaining something new to my channel, which is retouching the photos and retouching specifically the skin in the photos. And that will be done in less than 15 minutes. So maybe this is not the perfect way, but it's the quickest and it's really great for beginners. So without any further ado, let's jump into screen recording and let me show you how to do it.
Today I'll do a quick retouching skin and not have to basically spend hours on retouching the skin. So for that, I'm gonna do a very quick way to retouch the skin. We can of course use the dodging and burning method or the frequency separation, but sometimes this method will seem complicated to some people and will take longer than expected. So for that, I'm going to be showing you today how to do this on a very simple way. For that, I have this image right here. It's a beautiful image actually by someone called Charlie Octavia. So thank you, Charlie, for this amazing image that we're going to be using today for this beautiful model. As you can see, it's a beautiful model, but we have some acne here and some hair. It's a beautiful image. We can make it look more pure by removing these pimples and hairs. It's totally fine. It's really pretty without any editing, but we can enhance it. Okay, so first thing I want to do is that I want to duplicate my current image. Okay, I'm gonna rename this layer and I'm gonna call it healing work. Okay, this is my healing layer. For that, I'm gonna be using my healing tool. Okay. Okay, we can use the spot healing brush tool. Okay, I will just increase a little bit the brush size. Okay, and then start going over my pimples really quick. Just repeat the process wherever you have pimples and maybe some thin lines. I'll do this real quick. Okay, so as you can see here, they are using some kind of stickers to lift up the eyes. So for that, we're gonna hide this part by using the clone tool. I'm gonna increase the size of my brush. All right, I'm gonna take a drip from her hair and start covering the sticker. I'm gonna try my best to cover it. right, so now we've covered her sticker. So now I'm gonna go back to something called patch tool. I don't really recommend using this tool all over the face because it might reduce the quality of the image. But in some places you will really need it. Let me show you. For example, let's select this tool. Let me show you. Here, we can use it to even this place, because this place is was uneven because it had a pimple and we tried to cover it. So it gave me a feeling that it's not even. So for that, we can use a patch tool to even these places. Let me do this real quick for all the uneven places. So now, after using the patch tool and after creating this healing work, we can now duplicate our layer and put a new layer above our healing work layer. So for that, I'm gonna click on my healing work layer, Ctrl J to duplicate my layer, and gonna rename it. And I'm gonna don't forget to keep it on the top of your healing work and rename it to dodge and burn work. All right, we're gonna use the dodge tool for quick dodging work. Please remember that this is not the most perfect way, but this is one of the quickest and most efficient ways for beginners. So we're gonna be using the dodge. All right, let me explain to you. First, I'm gonna use the dodge tool. You should stick to mid-tones, all right? And you should use a soft brush. You can make it a little bit bigger than what we were using. Keep the hardness on 0 and your exposure to 1%, all right? 1% for exposure. And then what you need to do actually is you go to your highlighted areas in the face, the highlighted areas in the face, and you start noticing where do you have uneven places, and you start some dodging to even these areas. So now we will do the opposite. So we will select our burn tool. We will do the same, stick to your midtones, exposure should be 1, and use a soft brush with some bigger size. And then you go to your shadowed areas, you click on your shadowed areas and you see if you have some different color, just click on it so it will make it more even. Maybe we can fix what we've done here. Don't have different colors in this particular image, but I'm showing you the technique. Okay, now we've done the healing work and we've done the dodge and burn work. Now I'm gonna jump to the third step in our session today, which is to create a new layer to maybe soften or retouch the skin of this beautiful model. For that, I'm gonna need to create a new layer. We can call it retouching. This is where my part in retouching starts. For that, I'm gonna be using this layer to retouch the skin by using the brush tool. So you can select your brush tool, open the brush tool. You can select a soft brush, make sure your hardness is in 0%, and you go to your flow and set it to around 4%. 4 or 5 or something like this. For me, I'm going to be using 4% for the flow. Make sure you're selecting your new layer and then zoom into your model's face. And we're going to be using the eyedropper tool, of course, the brush tool, and we're going to be taking color from many areas of the model's face by using our eyedropper tool. All right, so I'm gonna start from here. Okay, and I'm gonna start covering the model's face. Of course, it's really minimal because it's only 4% on the flow, but it will do the job. It will hide the small bumps in her face without ruining the natural texture of her face. So now I covered all of her skin. For that, some of you, and maybe me, we would think that this layer is too heavy. For that, we can reduce the opacity of the layer. We can use like 70, maybe 60. 75 is nice. I think 75 is enough for her. Yeah. All right, that's much better. So now we have some smooth skin, but we still have the feeling of the pores, which is really natural in our skin. I kept it. I want to see it. I like it in the photos. And we have a really clean and clear skin. We have few baby hair here, which is really normal, but it looks perfect. So let me show you the before and after. I'm gonna go in my history to the first image that we've inserted. All right, so the image was like this. We had a sticker in the hair, we had some baby hair, we had some pumps, we had some really glossy skin. It's really amazing before and after. I really like this model and the image, but if you like to enhance your photos, then here's the after, and that's the result that we've done. So let me tell you really quick about our steps in this tutorial. So the first step was inserting your image. The second step is to duplicate your image and to use the healing brush. After using the healing brush, we used the patch tool. After that, we duplicated the layer again and we placed it above our healing work layer. We called it dodge and burn work. We did some dodging on the highlighted areas. And then we did some burning on the same layer. we created a new layer. We called it retouching layer. We used our brush tool. We used a soft brush with a very, very low flow. So this is our very fast tutorial of skin retouching. I know that we have other methods like frequency separation, the gem burn, and some really great techniques. If you know them, stick to them. They are amazing. If you don't, use this one. It's really quick, easy, and the result is perfect. So this was our tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.
Hey guys, this is a reminder for you to hit the subscribe button, like, and the notification